Many companies are competing on who will introduce a fully sustainable metaverse before the other. But what is Microsoft doing to build its own metaverse? What role are they playing in it so far? In this video, we will take a look at Microsoft's endeavors towards the metaverse. Let's get started. The term metaverse was introduced by writer Neal Stephenson in Snow Crash, a dystopian novel published in 1992. In the book, he refers to the metaverse as a digital environment where people interact through the help of avatars. The word metaverse comes from two words, meta, which means beyond, and verse, which means universe. So basically, the term metaverse means beyond the universe, which most tech companies are trying to introduce. They are trying to build another world beyond the universe, where people can work, relax, hang out with friends, or play games. However, virtual reality headsets are the only way to access this universe. But for people to fully enjoy them, the headsets would need to be stylish and minimal enough to attract more people and not be too complicated for them to use. To get a clear picture of what the metaverse is, you can have a look at the 2018 sci-fi film Ready Player One. The movie, inspired by a 2011 Ernest Cline novel, is about an orphan teenager who escapes his bleak real-world existence by joining a virtual reality fantasy. The boy does so by wearing a VR headset and gets into a virtual universe known as Oasis. Another example is the 2021 film Free Guy. This is what all the tech companies are trying to make a reality. Most tech CEOs have said something about this, saying that we will all be hanging out in an interactive virtual reality world one day. But instead of Oasis, it is the metaverse. The two tech giants primarily in the metaverse race are Facebook, now known as Meta, and Microsoft. However, Microsoft seems to be quite ahead of Meta. Both companies want to introduce a digital realm where office workers can attend group video meetings quickly. Microsoft plans to introduce the Teams software into the metaverse to make this possible. Microsoft Teams already has about 250 million users. On the other hand, Meta has a vision for how office meetings could be held using virtual reality. They announced this shortly after announcing the change of name from Facebook to Meta. To make this possible, both companies said that users would be able to create avatars, which are basically animated cartoons of themselves. These avatars would have the freedom to move from one virtual world to another. Take, for instance, workers. They would be able to attend meetings, hang out with friends and colleagues casually, or even visit digital replicas of real-world offices and factories. This would open the world to many people. However, some things are still not entirely clear, like the technical foundations that will make all of this possible. Something else is how to integrate avatars, created in another virtual world into another virtual world. There is still a lot that is not yet clear. As a way to take the first step, Microsoft said that during the first half of 2022, most Teams users will have the ability to start appearing as avatars in the online meetings that they attend. Jared Spataro, the head of Teams, predicted that to have one of the squares in a group video chat filled up by a cartoon character that speaks to you is not going to feel that out of place. On the other hand, after changing its name to Meta, Facebook has decided to go directly into the virtual reality world. This has led them to introduce Horizon Workrooms, which is still in its beta stage. This is a free app that allows employees to collaborate and work together in a virtual office, all with the help of Oculus headsets. Each user is represented by a cartoonish avatar, just a torso without legs. There is also spatial audio technology to help you get a heightened sense of presence. Users can hear other users in the room as if you were in the same room with them. According to the experts, people who use Microsoft Teams may experience the new metaverse technology before those using Facebook. Teams have about 250 million users each month, compared with the 7 million paying users on Facebook for its existing workplace communications software. Peter Barrett, a venture capitalist who has invested in augmented reality for some time now, said that mixing avatars and real faces in group meetings was a clever way to get people to start feeling comfortable interacting with cartoon versions of their colleagues. However, it is not clear whether people will appreciate the new forms of virtual work or whether they will even find them fulfilling. Barrett has also said that introducing more types of digital interaction to workers would not help replace human interaction, especially after the pandemic caused everyone to stay home and work virtually. He said, "Everyone has experienced the exhaustion of interaction with someone over Zoom. We want to be with other humans." Barrett also warned that the VR and AR headsets would be uncomfortable for most users and intrusive for more than a short time. This means that the new virtual work experiences would have to be extraordinary to overcome the burden of the equipment. An associate professor at the University of California, Los Angeles, Sarah Roberts, said that if today's remote workers were drawn for large parts of their day into virtual offices that they left behind, it would undo the sense of control that many had gained over their working lives since the start of the COVID-19 crisis. Even with all the potential risks and the obstacles that the tech companies have to face as they get people to adopt the new ways of working, they argue that employers may turn to metaverses as a way to foster collaboration at a time when very few of the staff have returned to the office. Meanwhile, the first tech company to introduce the metaverse will have one benefit. They will have the chance to create digital alter egos that people are likely to carry in their wider working lives. But what is Microsoft doing to bring this into action? Microsoft recently acquired the gaming company Activision Blizzard for an insane $68.7 billion. But this is not just about the games. It is also about the metaverse. Gaming happens to play a significant role in Microsoft's metaverse plans. The company said that buying the Call of Duty and Warcraft makers will provide building blocks for the metaverse. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella has also said that gaming will play a key role in developing metaverse platforms. By the time Facebook announced that the company would start venturing into the metaverse, Microsoft was already one step ahead of them. It had already begun acquiring companies with large gaming communities to give them a head start. However, Microsoft's metaverse bets are not limited to gaming alone. The company has already launched a mesh cloud collaboration service for virtual 3D business meetings. Microsoft said that it can serve as a gateway to the metaverse as they were launching this feature. Also, at Microsoft's Build conference, which took place in May 2021, Nadella described something that he calls the enterprise metaverse. As he puts it, it is where a company can use Microsoft's business software products to keep track of their supply chains in the metaverse by creating a replica of the real-world infrastructure, where they can follow the products right from manufacturing to delivery. With Microsoft acquiring Activision, it could see gaming as a way to compete with Meta and other metaverse giants. Nadella has even hinted that there may be multiple metaverses under the umbrella of Microsoft's gaming divisions. In November, Nadella told Bloomberg, "If you take Halo as a game, it is a metaverse. Minecraft is a metaverse flight sim. In some sense, they're 2D today, and the question is, can you now take that to a fully 3D world? And we absolutely plan to do so." What do you think about Microsoft's journey to create a metaverse? Who will do it first, Microsoft or Facebook Meta? Feel free to let us know in the comments section below. Also, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more exciting videos. Hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our new videos. Thanks for watching, see you in the next video.